When the history books write about Augustin Trebuchet, they somehow gloss over his peculiar choice in footwear. It wasn't just that he fought valiantly on the battlefront, but he did so in polka-dotted socks, because, as his mother used to say, fate may be cruel, but your feet should always be fun. Little did Trebuchet know, destiny had a rather sardonic twist in store for him. Trebuchet was known amongst his comrades for a pair of particularly unfortunate traits: his inability to remember the day of the week, and a knack for comedic timing, the latter quite unbecoming on the battlefield where grenades were more welcome than guffaws. As the Great War dragged to its grueling end, Augustin found himself performing a peculiar pirouette across no man's land in search of a baguette, ostensibly because one must never face peace on an empty stomach. It was this particular morning that the message boys were breathless, not only from the marathon of messages delivered, but from racing against the clock of history with urgent news. The armistice was about to kick in at 11 a.m. Alas, the concept of time was as foggy to Augustin as the trenches themselves. "I've got an errand. Be back for supper," he cheerfully announced to his assorted collection of bemused bunkmates as they strapped their helmets on for the last time. Tick-tock went the wartime clock as Augustin scuttled through smoke and 1,000 poetic ironies, oblivious to the fact that peace was but a few ticks of a clock away. As the bugles did the hallowed work of singing ceasefires into existence, poor Augustin met the most tragic and, dare we say, untimely of fates. Just minutes before the world knew peace for a time, Augustin was no more, a martyred messenger of culinary priorities. Thus, while Hiro Onoda may be remembered as the soldier who fought long after the war, let us not forget Trebuchet, who made a valiant sprint into history, not racing against an enemy, but against the clock, and history's ever-cruel punchline about the punctuation of life between the hours.